All good. Perfect. Um, so my first question for you is please describe your childhood, your family, and where you grew up before you came to St. Peter's. I also know you're a Jersey girl, so I want to go into that a little.
Okay. My family, my parents, my sister and I, cousins, we were all born in Jersey City in the Greenville section.
Really? That's where my family's also from.
Yes. I grew up on Randolph Avenue, right off Wilkinson, if you know that area. I went to Sacred Heart School in Jersey City, grammar school. My sister went there. My cousins went there. At that time, it was a very Irish, Italian community. The Italians went to Our Lady of Sorrows, and all the Irish kids went to Sacred Heart. Don't ask me why. That's just the way it
happened like that.
And then, actually, I went to high school in Hoboken, Academy of the Sacred Heart. It's an all-girls Catholic school, which is no longer open, but I was very active up until 2006 in their alumni association there. It was a great school, small, smaller than my grammar school. And I really created a lot of friends who I still stay in touch with. And it was a great school. And then I went on to college, working, whatever, you know.
Yeah. And what brought you to St. Peter's?
Well, when I graduated high school, my parents told me they couldn't afford to send me to school. So I said, well, my cousin, who had just graduated from the evening division in 68, went to school and worked. And I said, gee, I could do that too. So I was kind of drawn to St. Peter's because I knew other people that had gone, and classmates of mine were going to the day school. So that's how I was drawn to the school, you know, and I knew people, and, you know, the transition wouldn't have been as hard, I guess.
Yeah. It's right in Jersey City. You don't have to go far.
Right. I didn't have to go far. And I had gotten a job right after graduation. So, you know.
Perfect. Yeah. And what did you major or minor in?
My major was urban studies, and I minored in sociology, and I have some extra credits in theology, whatever, you know. That's perfect. In those days, you had to take extra theology, you know.
Even now, too, we still have.
You still have that?
We still have that requirement, yeah.
Yeah, we have extra philosophy too. I had to take 12 credits, I think, of philosophy too.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. That was an eye opener too, yes.
Yeah, that's good though. Yeah, they still stick to that, but it's not 12 now. I believe it's 6.
Just 6? Oh, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning.
Yeah, we don't get to go into all the fun stuff like you did.
Yeah, the 2 electives at the end were always good, you know.
And could you tell me about a professor at St. Peter's that like left impression on you?
There was one priest, Father Kennedy, who taught Oriental religions, which was one of the electives. And he was fluent in Japanese, and he studied in Japan and ran a school there, the prep school there. And he was so interesting. I mean, I really got into Zen and Buddhism, and really, you know, how it opened up meditation and prayer in a different way. You know, it was really awesome. It was really awesome. Yes.
That's so cool too.
Wow. Yeah, it was. And he was great.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And what made you choose? I'm sorry. What made you choose urban studies sociology?
Well, and that was the late 60s, and that was the time of urban renewal, racial unrest, and cities was starting to plan different things and renewal, just like they did in Jersey City now. Well, that's what was going on at that time. Housing, same thing. It's like a recycle. It's unbelievable. You know, it's like
it's a little scary.
Yeah. Did we learn anything? Yes, I know. Like, yeah. Did we learn anything? You know? I mean, I remember the racial riots in Jersey City. They were very bad. I mean, it was terrible. And I'm saying, gee, we're going through the same thing again. This is like, did we not learn anything from this? Did we not learn anything from this? You know, wake up.
that actually goes right into my next question. What were the largest societal issues during your time at St. Peter's, and what
Um,
impact did they have on the community at the time?
well, it was that they had the
Mhm.
racial unrest in the 60s, but then the Vietnam War was very hot at that time, 68 through the 70s. And it was, I mean, if you had dinner with your parents every night, there was an argument going on about, why should
Yes.
we, the peace movement was going on. They had a hunger strike at St. Peter's College at the time.
I did hear about that
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. And of course, I had to traipse through the kids because I had to go to class at night. I couldn't, join in with the folks, but yeah, we had to walk up the stairs and the kids were sitting there, I think it went on for about a week or two that I can recall.
A
And they had
week?
protests in front of the school. Might have been longer, I don't know. It was
Wow.
a while ago. But there were kids protesting in front of the school and everything. It was quite a thing.
It's nothing like that now.
No,
That's
no.
exciting. I don't is
Uh,
that the word? Very
and it
eventful.
wasn't violent either. It was just that, they had the hunger strike and they were
Protesting.
marching around and they weren't loud, but they had signs. You walk along the boulevard, you attract attention, of course.
Yeah, of
People would
course.
beep their horns, and all that. It was a crazy time.
Brought life to campus, to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. That's amazing. And what impact did Jesuit education have on you and your growth?
Well, Jesuit education to me was a broad perspective. They really delve into letting you think on your own and decide how you would think. That's why I love the
What
philosophy
you do with
classes. They
that?
were great and broaden your perspective
Hmm.
on different things. And some schools you couldn't do that at that time, but I mean, St. Peter's really opened you up. Jesuit thought, think out of the box.
Yeah. Even now too, people, I've done a few of these interviews and people, that's a common thing I found is that
Oh yeah.
Jesuit
Mhm.
education has like really promoted like different thinking and like not thinking in a way that cares about other people. Like you still are benefiting
Exactly.
the community. That's amazing. And I really
Mm.
hope it has that same impact on me as I finish up here.
Yeah. Well, I love the campus ministry. That's great.
Oh yeah. Me and campus ministry are like this right
Yeah. Eric.
now.
Yeah. Good old Eric.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Eric,
I have
yes.
2 bags of clothes I have to give him yet. I have to call
He is the best. He is
him. He is.
literally the heart of campus ministry. I do appreciate him so much. I'm sure the school also appreciates him
Oh
too.
yeah. He's great. I mean, there's a connect there. I mean, I don't know whether you've read that I'm involved in the Teresians, which is
Yeah,
the
I did.
Sodality. Well, we're trying to connect with Eric for Father Dowling, maybe that we can
Mhm.
maybe do something, some
Even
kind of
Father Donald.
service project.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to. I'd be interested. It'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that would be great. I mean, even working in the kitchen, separating clothes, whatever,
Anything.
ever is needed.
And my last official question for you is why is St. Peter's an important institution for higher learning?
Well, I think St. Peter's is a place of broad spectrum of ideas of learning, and not just from a religious view, from everything.
Mhm.
It reaches out to the community and makes the students tell them, reach out to the community, be people for others.
Yes,
That's
definitely. That's
very important. And not every university does that. Okay. Reach out to the community, do what you can, because the more that you do, the more changes can occur.
yes. I love that. I love that right there. Yes.
You have to wear a mask while you're doing this?
I'm in I'm in an public office. Technically, I
Oh,
think
okay. Okay. No,
it's
it's
just
okay.
because I'm in like a public space
Yeah, yeah.
and
No, I get you have to wear the mask on
mhm,
campus. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I'm so used to like just keeping it on that like
I
at this
know.
point it doesn't it's like tunnel vision. Like it's on and then when I'm in my room I take it right off.
Yeah. It's part of my body now. You go everywhere.
Yeah.
How many masks
Yeah.
do I have? I have one in the car, one in my pocket.
You have a backup
Craziness.
mask in the glove compartment. Like yeah. Just always have to stay prepared at this point because this pandemic is never ending,
Crazy.
honestly. That's
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, but that's all
Now,
I have for you. Oh, sorry.
okay.
I was
Are
gonna ask, do you have anything for me?
you a computer science major?
Yes, I am.
No, I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah. It's very difficult, but I mean, honestly, St. Peter's has allowed me to have the tutoring. I even got an internship through the like STEM center. Like they
Oh,
made
great.
it a little less stressful for me, which I
Oh,
appreciate.
that's great. That's great. See, they'll reach out to you. See what I was saying before? You could
Yeah,
seek out help and they'll get it
anywhere.
for you.
They have connections with everyone. It still like blows my mind. I'm like,
It's that
wow.
Hudson County thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It all goes back. Everybody knows somebody else, or somebody else knows somebody, But that's
Somebody,
good though. But
yeah.
that's good though. That's
Communities
good
are
for the
small,
students.
like
Yeah. It's good for the
yeah,
students. It's good for the faculty and everybody else.
I appreciate it. It makes you feel at home. It feels like you know someone.
Yes. Yes. And it's nothing worse than being at school and not knowing anybody.
Yes. Like at Rutgers, imagine like one class has like 100 students. It's stressful to think
Yeah,
about.
my grandniece is at Marist College, and I think she's having trouble adjusting right now. I think she made a couple of friends, but that's but still,
Especially after COVID and lockdown for a year and a half. So
yeah.
it's a lot
But she
harder.
just started school, so it's like, and she lived in Colorado, and now she's
Oh,
here.
wow.
So that's a big
Oh, wow.
transition. But we tell
It
her,
is.
we're all here. We're not far. You're a train right away. Don't worry. Come right down the train.
Yeah. Wow. Ooh, Colorado to here. That's a big shift.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I guess she wanted to come back east to get because
She
Colorado
missed
was
it.
like snows and then it snows again. It can snow until May.
Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah,
probably
but
cold all the
she did some internship at Marist High School for 3
time.
weeks. So she really liked it. So that's why she wanted to go
So
there.
brought her
So
back.
yeah. But her sister is down South
Like
Carolina. She's
Alabama.
at
Oh, wow.
Elon College. She's going to nursing school. So I mean, it's like,
Mhm.
you
Total
know.
different. And
Oh
down south
yeah.
is hot. So compared to Colorado is hot.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I wish them the best of luck, truthfully. And she's gonna adjust well. It's
She'll be
just the
fine.
first couple. Yeah,
Yeah. She'll be
I know.
fine. She's it's that freshman thing.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Okay. Good to see you.
Good to see
Maybe I'll
you
see you on
too.
campus. I'm usually at the
Yes.
basketball game. So
You will see me this season. I'm at all the
all
games.
right.
Like I missed too
I
many.
think I'll
You
be
will
there
see me.
Sunday. I'll be there Sunday when they open up they have the public
Scrimmage?
practice. They have a
Oh,
public
oh,
practice. And I probably will be there.
first row, first you will see. I'm telling you, the home games this season, students are gonna be there. People are
Oh,
excited.
great. Yeah, the gym looks great. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet. So
Run, baby, run, I think it is.
yeah, Run
That's the
Baby Run
title.
Arena. Yeah, that used to
Yeah.
be the old coach's his strategy. Run baby run with the ball.
Oh,
That's where it all came
I
from.
never knew where that came from. Nobody explained it to me.
Coach
Thank you for
Kennedy, that was his strategy. Run baby run with the ball, come down
that.
fast, shoot the ball, run down again. So it was Run Baby Run offense. That's what it was called. So
I
that's where it
love,
came
now
from.
I know. Thank you. And you're the first to ever know that
Oh,
too.
see
So
that? Nobody told you.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
goodness.
around now saying like, I bet you guys didn't know this.
Yeah. That was
Wow.
Coach Kennedy's plan.
Was he
But you
also
would
the basketball team?
he was coach. He was coach for a long time. A long time. You ask any of the oldies,
They know. They know
they
him.
know who he is. They know who he is.
And I'm sure he was a great coach.
Especially if you interview anybody that graduated before me, they
They
know.
definitely know him. Okay. It was so good to speak with you. And I hope to
You
see you
too.
again.
Thank you.
Yes. Have a great evening.
You too. Nice
Bye.
talking to you. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'll get this now.